Good morning, good afternoon, or good night. This is Tatsuya TMA bringing you another cast. This is not a ranked match. This is a new champion cast, as a new champion just came out yesterday. Her name is Vi, not V, not 6, but Vi. She can jungle, she can top lane, she can do it all. She's very, very powerful. I've played her a couple of games now, and I actually really enjoy playing her. She's got a really cool kit. And yeah, let's talk about that kit. So her passive, Blast Shield, your activated abilities grant you a shield equal to 10% of your max health for 3 seconds when they hit an enemy. This just has a lot of synergy with the current top lane meta, which is AD bruisers, or bruisers in general, because it allows her to kind of sit in that front line a little bit more as she hits. You know, if she's building health, that'll be an even bigger shield and just allows her to fight. You know what I'm saying? Volt Breaker charges a powerful punch that carries you forward. First cast slows your movement speed by 15% while increasing damage and dash range over 1.25 seconds. So this is kind of like if you've played Varus, it's kind of like his Q, where it charges up, and the longer you charge it, the further you go and the more damage that it does. Dashing forward, you will dash through minions, you can dash over walls. However, if you hit a champion, you will stop and you will knock them back. This, from the few matches that I've played, this is and this is my first match with her that I played, but out of the other matches that I've played, I've tried maxing Q and I've tried maxing E, and I just like maxing Q a little bit more. Her W is a passive, denting blows. Every third attack on the same target deals an additional 6% of the target's maximum health as physical damage, reduces its armor by 20%, and grants you 30% attack speed for 4 seconds. This is kind of like a beefed up version of Vayne's Silver Bolts, and the cool thing behind it is you can apply it to more than one target, which is real cool. Her E, Excessive Force, causes next basic attack to deal 5 First Blood. We don't care about First Blood in these matches because we are simply watching Vi. And the charge up shot. So as you see there, he got the silence off, I got the charge and a couple of auto attacks, and definitely won that exchange. So yes, Excessive Force causes next basic attack to deal 5 plus bonus AD and AP physical damage to the target and enemies behind it. Vi charges a new punch every 13.7 seconds and can have, that was Excessive Force right there, and can have 2 punches charged at once. Garen should have just spun, but he didn't. Also, announcements. Feel free to stop by my Twitch stream, www.twitch.tv/TatsuyaTMA. Also, I hit 300 subscribers, however there will not be a contest on this amount. I'm actually not going to do my next contest until probably 500 subscribers, maybe 400, we'll see, or maybe it'll just be a random one. So as you see here, I'm definitely coming away from these exchanges a little bit better than him. He is still damaging me, however he is taking more damage than he is doing. And the charge in, and the Excessive Force. The silence was on, but that was not enough. And then her ultimate. Targets an enemy champion and chases it down, knocking it up for 1.25 seconds, dealing 200 physical damage plus bonus AD. While charging, you are immune to crowd control and will knock aside enemies in the way, dealing 20 or 75% damage to them. So this is a crazy ability, and again, another thing that makes her a great bruiser, because in team fights it will allow her to just dash straight to the main target, ignoring all crowd control effects, and just start the burst on him. Very strong, very strong. In terms of, I'll talk a little bit about what I've been building on her. I still think, even though Black Cleaver got nerfed and it's no longer the League of Cleavers because you can't really stack them, or stacking is a little bit pointless, I still build that Cleaver. G-Man coming in strong. Wing, wing, wing. As you see here, also this is Neon Strike Vi. It's a pretty cool skin. I like the sound that it makes when you back. Which was that wing, wing, wing. I apologize if the sound of me drinking just came across through my mic, because it would have been hideous if it did. G-Man doing the smart thing and warding. This is a very exciting trip back to the lane. So what did I buy? 2 long swords, 2 wards, more pots, more pots, more pots. Tossing that ward down. Gingerbread cookies. So yeah, again, what was another thing I wanted to say? I had something. Oh yeah, I've gotten some comments on some of my old videos, like a Zed video and something else, where somebody's like, "Oh, you suck with Zed." That's fine, because I suck with a bunch of champions, and one, I don't suck with Zed. So screw you, buddy. But anyways, if you have any tips on how I can play somebody better, I gladly welcome them. It's actually how I got better at this game, was from watching. When I was leveling 1 through 30, and even after 30, if I get crushed by somebody, I pay attention to what they do. We're seeing a little bit of a team, and by team fight I mean one-on-one engage. Oh, the ignite's down, the ult is down. Garen puts down the Vi. No, I do not want directed camera. I want to stare at my dead body on the ground. So yeah, if you have any tips, feel free to let me know. Say, you know, oh, you could have done this, or you could have done that, or this is what I do. But don't just say, oh, you suck, because you're a terrible person if you do that. You're everything that's wrong with the League community. However, I have to say, the League community has definitely seemed a lot better over the last 6 months. But anywho, it's my little tangent. So don't just say, you know, oh, you suck, Tatsuya. Tell me what I can do better, and do that in games too. Like if somebody is having a hard time, be like, oh, you should totally do this instead, or maybe try building this. That helps, rather than you suck, oh, feeder. The taunts down on the Garen, the dash in. The excessive force trying to proc the W. The ignite's down. And Vi pulls away with another kill. 2-1 versus Garen's 1-2. Garen getting no love from his Vi jungle. So one of the things to note about her as well is a very strong way to clear minions is to charge up that Q, dash through a whole line of minions. Once you're on the other side, you can excessive force. I don't care about you, Lux. You can excessive force back across the minions and usually clear a wave that way. You might miss one. We're going to see it. We're going to see it. And the charge through the minions. And the excessive force back. And the double excessive force. Let's get on the Vi cam. Why are you so strong? I amuse myself. So, here's another thing too. See how the jungler is all the way down here? I think Ashe is about to die. Yeah, she is. So jungler is all the way down here. I have my lane pushed. So I went back, got some double calls. That way I'm not sitting all the way up here, bound to get ganked. Went back, bought double galls, and I should make it back to the lane before he puts too much damage on my turret. Back to Vi cam. So, that's not me. This is me. Finished up my brutalizer, got my ruby crystal. Don't have any boots yet. She has a lot of mobility, so you can kind of get away with just boots of speed for a little bit. G-Man does have his boots finished, so he is going to be a little bit faster than me. That's me missing stuff. Garen throws the silence, starts spinning, does what he does best, and sits in the bushes and waits. And remember, always buy the wards. You never want to be in your lane without wards. If you're like, God damn it, I'm getting camped by the jungler, but you're not buying wards. So if you hold down Q long enough, it will uncharge. I believe it might... Uh-oh. Vi coming up. Getting the gank. The spin's down. Pulls the flash out, though. Vi is safe. Purple team Vi, that is. Is she going to wrap back around? No, she will not. The ignite is down. The ult is down. Garen, what are you doing, you crazy man? Dropping pot. And the ult goes down on Garen, pushing him underneath the turret. Will it make it out? Yes, he will. That shield is too strong. Don't you love when a passive just comes into play to save you? Vi cam. Vi cam. Also, I never like to go back in this bush. Because see how this Fizz is... Well, he's counter jungling, but you never know who's going to be around to just come in and like one-shot you. Vi cam. Going back. Also, another little tip. If you go back somewhere in between here and before, it is quicker to hit B than run by about half a second. Today I learned. So, yeah. This is Vi. She is strong. Finishing out my boots. Decided not to go for that black cleaver because I didn't have enough gold. But feeling pretty strong at 3 and 1. Garen, however, is out farming me with dem minion kills. Get in there, Vi. Get in there. And seeing that Rammus is coming up, decided to get the engage going down. The taunt is down, the Rammus ult is up, and Rammus will put him down. Here's another little tip for you, because I like to give tips. I like to make people better players. If the jungler is coming to gank and they are close, right? Do not wait for them to engage, because if that Rammus started to roll up here, and Garen saw that he was rolling up here, then he could run through here, potentially flash out, and it's kind of a waste of gank. What you want to do, if you're top lane, if you're bottom lane, if you're in the mid, is more successful ganks come from if the laners engage the other team first, let them commit to the fight, like what just happened over here. Garen... Fizzy pop! Garen committed to that fight, and when he was way too committed was when Rammus came in, got the taunt off. Vi versus Vi. Vi versus Vi. The dash comes in and misses, but I don't care. Ult anyway. Devastating charge. Oh, and the flash snare from Lux. The Lucent Singularity is under, and Lux will put her down. She's a little bit mana hungry if you just spam her abilities. Like if you consistently do that clear tactic that I was talking about, the Q into devastating blow, then you will find yourself out of mana decently quick if you're just doing that on every wave. But then you're also pushed, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to be a nubtard. Just push your lane like crazy. Silence of the Lambs. So yeah, this cast was supposed to be yesterday, but it wasn't, because I wanted to play some Vi games and I wanted to get it up sooner rather than later. But I already have another cast that's going to go up on Friday, and that's tomorrow. Happy almost weekend, everybody.
Purple team has slain the dragon.
We got the dragon. G-Man is definitely putting a hurtin' on my turret. Now, Seeing. This is all exciting stuff. Garen putting down the Rammus. Fizzy Pop putting down the Lux. Seeing that my top, which I did call MIA, is not up top, there's no way I'd be able to get down there and help anybody. So what do? You put down the turret. Snowball. The bump. The taunt. Where's the taunt? The exhaust goes down on Nunu. And the taunt is down on the Ashe. The Kale ult does not a too much because she still might go down. And the snowball! But again, we care not of this. We care of Vi. So where am I going here? A little bit of a ruby crystal. Why, pray tell? For the frozen mallet. Because she gets a bigger shield based on her health, so like I said, health items definitely have a lot of synergy with her passive. And I like to be, you know, beefy and upfront with somebody like her. Especially since with her ult, she's going to be able to dash in or jump to their, you know, their AD carry or their AP carry, whoever the target is. Then I'm going to be taking damage, and, you know, health helps negate that. Also, resistances. Fizzy Pop. Should make a Fizz video. I play him in ranked. Should toss it up there. Still pushing this lane. If you ever had that top laner that just wouldn't leave top and just kept pushing in your top every single time you tried to push something else, that's me this game. Two turrets taken since they ignored me. Now Vi versus Fizz. Who is the stronger? I did not even realize that he was attacking me. And the dash goes in. The excessive force. The ult goes down. The ignite is down. Oh! Barely making it out. And the dash. Oh, the Rammus save. Rammus taunts for the win. Saves the Vi. But now he's a little bit caught, but he is Ramdog. He is spinning. Oh, and this snare and the loosened singularity stop them from continuing. What a save by Ramdog. So have you ever had those times where you were, say, here and you just like right-clicked over here or something? Or like right-clicked over here? Whoa, we don't want to do that. There we go. Sorry about that. And you weren't actually like looking at your screen. Like if I was right here, moving down to here, and I'm right-clicking like crazy right here, and you're not really paying attention, but you happen to be going through like their jungle, so you should probably be paying attention to where you're going, and then all of a sudden you realize your screen's turning red. That's kind of what happened on that Fizz. Vicam, where are we going? Fizzy Pop. I see that the Fizz is there. Do I see that the Fizz is there? Nope, now I do. Oh, the Fizz flash in. And full comboing down on that Lux. Oh, but bashing him back into the turret and ulting to lay him down. Unfortunately, could not save that Lux. Was not expecting Fizz to give the old one time to Lux with the flash.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
Garen finally put down my turret. Super sad face.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Garen coming in from behind. Oh, but the charge up shot goes across the wall and Vi does not come with her. Enemy Vi. Good team Vi. Makes it out. Just finds these.
Purple team has slain the dragon.
Sorry, I was just totally watching the game and not actually saying anything. It's pretty sweet. I'm sure that was entertaining. Watch me just run around. I actually kind of got texted at the same time, so I was doing both. Multitasking, you know? Sometimes you just gotta multitask. Back down on farm from Garen. By the way, I highly suggest picking up Vi. She, from what I've seen, she can... The only time I've had trouble is against somebody who has good, like real good ranged harass. But still, she has a gap close, so if you understand her and play her well, you can usually keep yourself, you know, pretty... She can farm very well off of the turret, so if you play defensively, you can still get a good amount of farm, as well as just wait for ganks in a scenario like that. And if you're playing ranked, I just wouldn't pick top until they pick a top. Because if they pick like a Nidalee or a Vlad top, they're probably going to harass the balls off of you. Uh-oh. Lux having to burn the flash. Garen coming in, seeing that Nunu, decides to back away. Kayle now getting caught by the Ram Dog. Don't think Kayle will be making out of this. The ult goes down, and the laser misses, but the Q-dash comes in for the kill. Apollo Crease. I think that's a little bit of a Rocky reference. Like him. And the ult goes down on the enemy team Vi. Rammus getting bumped by the minions. The taunt goes in, and Nunu comes in to finish her off with an ice ball. That Nunu too strong. So yeah, the range on her ult is pretty big. I wish we could see it by me highlighting over it, but you can't. Fizzy pop. You best be backing away, Fizzy.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Vi cam. Why do you hate me? You can pretty much replace Y with Vi and make any lol pun. I mean, I've got a zillion of them. No, I'm not stealing this red, I'm just helping. I have a frozen mallet, so it is not pointless for me to have a red, but definitely more powerful on the AD carry, especially as they will be attacking much quicker than me. Look at her fists. They're so big. It's like the size of Blitzcrank fists. It's crazy. It's just cray-cray for real. Garen trying to come in, but Rammus comes in from behind, pulls off the taunt. Oh, and the snare goes down on the Garen. The MF ult comes out, and the double kill for Vi, coming in and slamming down the enemy Vi. Trying to come in on that Fizz, but he will do his thing, and Fizzy Pop bounce away.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Fizzy Pop. So as you saw there, her, like I said, her ability to just gap close and just get onto, you know, bigger targets or any target is just unreal.
Summoner has disconnected.
And there's the surrender. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the ViCast. I'll have another cast up tomorrow. So yeah, feel free to leave comments. Love you all. Bye.